Hey guys, I just wanted to use something called Zeitboard, which is a really cool tool, to give you a quick little tutorial video for rounding. And I know you guys have done this in the past, but I'm just going to show you just a little bit of a brief overview just to make sure everyone's on the same page. So I'm going to select my colors here and bear with me for my writing, especially because I'm using a cursor. Oh wow, that's a rough 5. But where we have this number here, and I'm going to throw in a decimal just to make it more difficult. And let's just say 5. I should probably do some easier numbers so it looks a little neater, but you guys will get the idea. Okay, so we have the number 4,000, and I'm going to throw a comma, 567 and 523 thousandths. So another way of writing this, just so you understand the value, is that this is actually our thousands column, our hundredths, our tens, and our ones. Now, that may seem simple enough to some of you, but what's often misplaced and kind of not really remembered is what happens to the right of the decimal. Now remember, there is no ones column, so this is our tenths column, but it really can be written as 1 over 10, because remember, we're talking about a tenth of something. And then we move over from there, and our 2 is actually in the hundredths column, so it's 1 over 100. And then we're talking about our thousandths column. So we'll put in 1,000. And it would go on to for 10,000, so on and so on. Now what I'm going to do here is I want to round one of the digits here. So let's say I wanted to round to the nearest hundredths column. So I'm looking at this number here, which is my 2. Now remember, when we round up, going up if it's greater than 5. So if it's 5 or greater, so plus 5, we're rounding up. We're rounding down if it is less than 5. So anything under 5, so 4, 3, 2, 1, we round down. So the thing that you guys always need to remember is that when we are actually looking at the 2, we're rounding this column here, we actually want to look to the right every time, and this number is going to determine what we do in this column. So in this case, we have a 3, which is below 5, so we're going to rewrite our equation and round down. So it's just 4,567 and 52 hundredths. So we would just take off the 3 and leave it at 52. I hope that makes sense.